So welcome to video The Walk with Coffee Nail. Today I'm in London, so I'm going around a few parts, and at the moment I'm at the Chelsea ground. So here we are, Stamford Bridge. Looks pretty cool this, to be fair. I have been here before. It's very different on a match day to a non-match day, because you can't walk around freely on a match day. Some legends here. Quality. And that's all the trophies Chelsea have won. However, they're missing the Champions League one. Cracking church building there. I think we're still in Chelsea. We're sort of heading for West Kensington now. It's coffee time. Snowflake. Quite expensive, but it's very nice this. Friday night in Chinatown in January, and it's rammed. It's only about 6 o'clock as well. Madness. Like, oh my God, jump out that sofa, oh, just take it off. I know the will of the body, we go out and get down and just lose it all. I love this place. It's got such a vibe to it. Bit quiet down here. I think this is like Covent Garden area, but I'm not 100% sure. Just come out for a walk by Hammersmith. That's Hammersmith Bridge up there. Looks quality in dark. Thriving down here as well. Quite busy for a Friday night. Obviously Friday nights used to be very busy, but we are in January and there are quite a few people sat outside. Just walking by at Thames at Hammersmith, and it's pretty cool. It's quite relaxed though, but it's pretty cool and some nice little arty stuff. Morning. I'm currently walking through Hammersmith towards Barons Court, and we're going to see what Barons Court's got to offer. I know it's got a tube station and it's got a few like coffee shops and that up there, so I'm going to have a look round it a little bit now. Imagine living at top of there. Crazy. There you have the Sainsbury Theatre. Interesting name for a theatre, I guess. I mean, London traffic at 6:30 AM on a Saturday morning. Still insane. So I've reached Barons Court, your typical London street. There's not actually much here, so I'm going to walk back the other way. You do, however, get this weird dome building. No idea what it is. However, it looks pretty cool. Obviously it's a workplace for some people, but I still no idea what it is. So yeah, last night I didn't film as much as I'd hoped, so that's why I'm back out this morning trying to get a bit more for you. But it's going to be sort of like maybe around Hammersmith, West Kensington, Barons Court and stuff, so they might not actually be as much. Maybe a bit of Shepherd's Bush too, because that's where I'm heading later. So that's Barons Court's tube station. It's got Gales on there, which obviously is a popular bakery in London, but that's a great building as well. I'll try and show you around the other side as well. And that's around the other side. It's a really cool building. I quite like this little station. Well, the building of it is really cool. So my favourite coffee shop is closed. I'm gutted. I'm going to try this one behind me, but I will be back. Very nice in here. So I've just got this coffee. It's quite cheap actually, £2.90 from a place called Label Caf. I've been talking to the lovely lady. She's from Albania. She says her daughter owns the coffee shop, and that she actually lived in Sheffield, where I'm from, for a year and a half, although that were 24 years ago. So let's give this a go and see how it is. So this coffee, this is incredible. This is another one pushing between a 9 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. I'll give a better review later because I'm not sure yet, but it's very high scoring. I might start doing a couple of videos what could say what you could do with some paint, because that's a good building. That I like that building, but a little bit of paint that could look great. So you'll not be surprised to hear that I wasn't paying attention and I walked completely the wrong direction to where I was planning to go. So now I'm just walking down some random back street in London, hoping that I don't get mugged, basically. So I think if I walk down this road, I end up back towards Barron's Court, but we'll see. I've got plenty of time anyway, so it's all good fun. So the coffee, obviously you can see how good the cup is. Keeps it nice and warm. I'm going to score it. It's got to be a 10. It's got to be a 10. Everything about it has to be a 10. I can't find any room for improvement on it. The price is pretty good. The coffee's amazing. The cup's good. 10 out of 10. So I have come to this amazing church building. There are people going in it, so I don't want to get too close to it. I want to show a bit of respect. But that's another cracking building. Again, no idea where I am, but I'll find my way back to hotel, no doubt. So now I am in West Kensington somewhere. Queen's Club Gardens, it's called, this street. And obviously you can see these mansions around here. I actually have been in one of these before, however I'm not 100% sure which building it were. I'd have to go through years and years of emails to find out exactly which one it were. But it were from somebody off the TV when we did a music interview for it, which were pretty cool. So I've gone from feeling like I'm going to get mugged to walking on estates full of mansions, feeling out of place because I'm just some poor northerner walking down on some posh London estate. How things change so quickly. So that dome's there again, look. So I can't be far away. It just depends which side I'm at of it. Such a shame, innit? Like a pub like this in such a nice area as well, all boarded up. Great little building. There's so much potential for that place, and there's a lot of money around here, so hopefully that can open back up. Because even the rich need to drink, you know, even the rich need to drink. So like I said, it changes very quickly around here. I probably fit in more around here than I do around the rich part. Working class and all that. And I'm always skint too. So Google Maps is actually sending me through this cemetery. I seem to make an habit of walking around these cemeteries. Won't want to walk through it at night. It does look like it'd be very, very creepy at night. I can see my hotel from here. If you can see that bit of brown there, sounds a bit wrong. That is the Premier Inn on Talgarth Road where I'm stopping. But another cool little cemetery house, I think. It does look really cool, that. I do really like that building. So walking around this cemetery, you know, it looks like it's very, very old. So I'm just having a quick look on there, and this guy died in 1922. That's crazy. Just so you can see for yourself. Madness. How long this has been standing for. So I don't know the pronunciation, but I think it's called McGravine Cemetery, and it's really spectacular in here. It's definitely well worth coming to have a look round if you were around the sort of Hammersmith, West Kensington, Barron's Court area. It is very peaceful. It's only about 8 AM. There's quite a lot of people knocking around though, but there's some incredible scenery in here. I'm so glad Google Maps sent me this way. So all the interesting stuff looks like it's up there. However, my hotel is over there. Always has to throw spanners in work, doesn't it? Just to add though, I have no idea how you get over there. So this could take a while. And then just in the middle of the cemetery, there's just a load of tin. No idea what it is, no idea what it's going to be. It just sort of looks like some kind of air raid shelter from, but a huge one, from like the World War times. So I know I said I'm not going to make an habit of walking around graveyards, but this one's really cool. So I'm really glad Google Maps sent me down here, because it's definitely well worth coming and checking out. Success. I've found my way back to Barron Court station, so I know where I am. Premier Inn for breakfast, £10.99. Not a lot on my plate, but I'm going to go back for seconds. Oh, John and Haley's gone to get their breakfast. Look, say good morning, Finn.
Good morning.
Good morning. My mate, Wheelchair King, will be filming his video later. He's here eating breakfast with me.
Love his toast.
So, we're having a walk to Shepherd's Bush now. Walking that road. Not much down here, to be fair. There's shops and stuff, but there's not spectacular, not to write home about. The police station's a pretty decent building, and there's a library just here what's a decent building too. And that's the library. Obviously I'm stood on this side of the road, I can't be bothered to cross it, so that's the best I can show you. So again, like Hull, this is an espresso bar and record store. I don't really have time because they're right over there, so I've got to catch them up, but that's a cool idea, and I'll go in there some other time. Look at this for a building. Incredible. I love these buildings. Actually, so there's something I really like about Shepherd's Bush. I mean, Shepherd's Bush Empire, great music venue. But there's just something what I really like about it, even though it's quite run down. Shepherd's Bush Green over there. Always makes me think of that scene in Luther, where the journalist is doing the interview, and all of a sudden, they slit her throat. Obviously, that's probably not the best thing for me to be saying, is it? But oh well. Obviously, it's sun shining, but like I said, it's not the greatest area, but there's just something what I really like about Shepherd's Bush. And here we are at Westfield. Quite like this place too. Not got the money to shop in here, but I like the place. I think they might be actually extending this place as well, which is crazy because it's massive. I think it's the biggest shopping centre in Europe. So I've just come in Snowflake again, because this is a newfound favourite, and this is called Affogato. It did cost £6, but ice cream and coffee together. So let's give this a go. So I reckon that took me about a minute to 30 seconds to drink. Obviously ice cream and the coffee, it's a good idea, it's just not really for me. I think I'll stick to white Americano in future, or something down them lines. It's a crazy looking building, that. In the days of random things, you've got this here, and just when you thought something else was a bit more random, which is the upside down house. I think that's a £5 to get in. Don't look open though, but it does make you dizzy. I've been in there before. It is huge, this place, honestly, huge. I didn't see this random part either. No idea what it is, but some kid running around having fun. I mean, ignore sirens because you're in London and that's what, or whatever happens. Sirens, sirens, sirens. But look at that, baby. So these here, like the broadcaster, these are the old, I believe, BBC studios. But it's pretty cool. They've made sure it's still all open. And got some pubs and cafes and that down there, and a bit of outside space to sit in, which is pretty cool. And right there, you can see the Grenfell Tower, which obviously is still very heartbreaking to this day what happened there. So let's spare a thought for everybody who were affected by that. So right there, you can see the Grenfell Tower. Obviously still to this day it's heartbreaking what happened, and obviously thoughts are still with everybody affected that very day and still to today. How cool does this look down here? Be great to live in one of these properties, wouldn't it? Cost a fortune though. I think I've just looked up and it's about 2.8 million. White City living. I live on White City back here at home. My living looks very different to this though, you know.